What's up, guys? I'm here to talk to you guys about this game that just dropped recently. It's a free-to-play called NeverWinter. And you're probably thinking, what the hell's NeverWinter? It's an MMORPG. Well, it's called Dungeons and Dragons, but NeverWinter is the dominating title. So I'm going to talk to you about the game, review it so far, because I've been playing it non-stop, because it's actually a fun game. The premise, it's like any other MMORPG, open world. Team up with your friends, go on quests, level up, choose a wide variety of characters, classes, and just customize your character to the strongest extent you can be. But the only difference is with this game is, let's be honest, not all MMORPGs have engaging stories. It's rare when one does, but this one, it doesn't. You're just gonna want to go along with the flow of just leveling up your character, killing enemies, whether you be a warrior, rogue, thief, mage, whatever you want to be. And the game itself, the game only suffers from one minor issue, and its minor issue is its frame rate. But this can be relatively repaired with a patch. Remember, the game is still going on right now, so once they just iron out the frame rate, it'll work smoothly. It only happens when a whole bunch of shit just happens at the same time, but it can be relatively fixed. The controls for this game, the controls work very well. They're responsive. It kind of gives you an action-oriented feel of Dragon Age 2, if you're playing as a wizard, or Dark Souls. No, not Dark Souls. Demon Souls. You know, it falls into that vein with its controlling. It's challenging enough. You know, these enemies don't play around. There's multiple types of enemies. There's orcs, demons, ghosts, zombies, necromancers, dark wizards, dark elves, you name it. You can have a wide variety of enemies to kill. The game rewards exploration. You could go around and explore the world itself, and the world is huge. I mean, I'm not a big fan of MMORPGs. It's rare when I do them. The only time I played an MMORPG was Star Wars, The Old Republic. And I wish they would port that to consoles, because then I'd be on it like fucking bees on honey. But they didn't. So I played NeverWinter because NeverWinter, it's a good MMORPG. But the one thing it's plagued from, like I said, is its frame rate, and I just can't fucking stand microtransactions in games. They need to go away. But the microtransactions don't affect the gameplay. Thank the Lord that they don't affect the gameplay. Now, what you're going to be doing is, obviously, you're going to be grinding to level up. That's the one thing you're going to do. You're going to be doing missions to grind yourself. But you know what? The grind doesn't feel like a chore. The game earns its namesake called Dungeons and Dragons. NeverWinter, there is dungeons. I haven't seen dragons yet, maybe because I'm a level 15. And I haven't seen any dragons because I'm not in the sections to find dragons yet. But the extra sections I'm in, so far I'm going up against demons and ghosts. So maybe I'm going to get there. Who fucking knows? But there's also PvP sections. I haven't recorded PvP footage because I haven't really... I didn't play it that long, but I went into it. It was fine. This game is going to remind you more of a clone of World of Warcraft, Runes of Magic, RuneScape, except it has the third-person perspective. It doesn't have the top-down view, and it's gonna remind you of what was this other game called? Oh, the Lord of the Rings Online. If anybody has played that, good game, by the way. It's very underrated. This game has graphics better than fucking World of Warcraft. Let's tell you that right now, and Lord of the Rings Online. But not all MMORPGs can have spectacular graphics without sacrificing the frame rate, because, you know, I can probably understand how difficult it is. You can go to shops, you earn to buy your different equipment, you earn gold. The microtransaction doesn't affect you having to buy gear, mounts, nothing. You could just pick it up and play, which that is very good. The only thing that I'm starting to learn about the game now, I wish I could include in the review, but I'm barely getting into it, is when you create a character, you can create them. The game has multiple different scenarios. I guess I'm playing one of many scenarios because I chose to be from a specific region, born in a certain area. I guess it goes as far as you create your character, you choose a race, you choose what you become, but you also have to choose his birthplace, one of the kingdoms, and I'm like that's just a lot of work. I mean, I guess there must be a good payoff for your character if you're going through this much. And the one thing this game doesn't have is the PC controls, which is good. Everything is mapped to the controller the way it's supposed to be, and I'm very impressed that they did that with this game. Because usually PC ports, because I learned that this was a PC port. PC port games always have its controls are more. You still have to use like a cursor on the analog stick to curse things around. Everything is mapped to the buttons, mapped to the start button. You press start, pull up all your options, inventory, quests, special quests, PvP, statistics, so on, which is really good. They try to use it with the touchpad, but the touchpad is kind of tricky. It's only good for doing your ultimates and so on. And the ultimates in this game and the attacks are all interesting, and they will keep you coming back to play. That's the point that this game is getting across. It makes you want to come back. It makes you want to continue to explore the world, because I haven't even explored half the world. But I've played it enough to know that I can review it with its controls. But if you're going into this game thinking there's a good story, you're not going to find a story here. I mean, it has decent lore. It has pretty good lore, but not enough to just make you delve deep, unless you're a Dungeons & Dragons fan. But if you just want an MMORPG, group up with your friends, group up with people, hey, go for it. Go for it, Home Slice. You just need to go through and boom. Depending on what you prefer as a mage, well, I prefer a mage. There's a reason why I choose mages in every game like this, even Dragon Age. I love magic, and the magic in this game for wizard players, really good, really straight. It feels powerful. So that's the good thing you have right there. The magic feels powerful. But if you're a rogue, warrior, so on and so forth, hey, I'm not knocking you. But all NeverWinter needs to do is, I don't know if there's gonna be expansions coming. I don't know. I'll be interested to see. The only thing in this game, the only flaw it has, two flaws it has is not a strong story, and they just have to iron out the frame rate, but those are just minor cons that is not going to deter the score, and the game is not bad. If you have Xbox One, PC, or a PlayStation 4, download it for free. It is very much worth it. So I'm going to get back to playing NeverWinter, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review, and I give this game, it's a good rating. It's an 8. It's an 8. It's a good game besides its two minor flaws. So until next time, guys, this is John with John Killed 3D Game.